Hi everyone, it's Caroline from Rothwell Therapy. I'm back with why functional people break down quietly, and it's part of the Men's Mental Health Month series that we're exploring the psychological pressures that many men carry silently. So this one's about high functioning anxiety, emotional burnout and the hidden cost of always coping. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted, disconnected from yourself, or under pressure to keep going despite struggling, this series is for you. Today I want to talk about something that surprises many people: why functional people break down quietly. Because when most people think about mental health struggles, they imagine obvious warning signs. Someone may be unable to get out of bed, someone visibly distressed, someone clearly struggling. But in reality, many people experience significant emotional difficulties continuing functioning. And they go to work, they pay the bills, they look after their families, they meet the deadlines and they support everybody else. And from the outside, everything appears fine, yet internally they might be fighting battles no one can see. And one of the biggest myths surrounding mental health is that if somebody is functioning, they must be coping. Functioning and coping are not the same thing. Many high functioning people become experts at masking their distress. They smile, they work, they achieve, and they keep moving forward. But because they keep continuing to function, nobody notices the emotional cost that it's having, that person. Now, this is particularly common among people who are conscientious, responsible, and highly self-reliant. People who have spent years being the dependable one, the strong one, the problem solver, and the person everyone turns to when they're in trouble or need help. And these individuals often develop a belief system that their value comes from what they do rather than who they are. And achievement becomes a source of safety. Productivity becomes a source of identity. And from the outside, this can look quite impressive. Psychologically, it can be absolutely exhausting and knackering. And many people with high functioning anxiety describe feeling as though they can never switch off. The minds are constantly planning, worrying, preparing and scanning the horizon for problems. And even during periods of rest, the brain remains active and they find it very difficult to switch off. And over time, they stop experiencing genuine recovery. And another reason functional people break down quietly is because they become disconnected from their own emotional needs. They ignore the fatigue, they ignore the stress, they ignore the emotional pain, and they also continue to push forward. And eventually the gap between how they appear externally and how they feel internally becomes enormous. And this is where emotional exhaustion has the chance to develop. It gets in there and it develops. Now people begin feeling detached, numb, irritable and drained, yet they continue functioning. And one of the most common things I hear is, "But I didn't think I was struggling." And that's exactly the point. Many people who are struggling the most have become very good at hiding it, not because they want to deceive anyone, but because they genuinely believe that they should be able to cope. Many men continue carrying emotional burdens silently because asking for support feels unfamiliar or uncomfortable, and over time this creates an emotional isolation. And humans are not designed to carry emotional burdens alone. Connections matter, conversations matter, and support matters. And the breakdown itself often surprises everyone, including the person experiencing it, because psychologically it rarely happens overnight. More often it represents the final stage of a process involving stress and pressure, perfectionism, emotional suppression and exhaustion. And the person can be successful and still be struggling. Productive but still knackered and exhausted, capable but still overwhelmed, strong and in need of support. Now, you don't have to wait until you reach breaking point, and it's important that you don't wait till you get to that point to reach out before taking your mental health seriously. Struggling does not mean you're failing, it means you're human. So if this video has resonated with you, please share it with anyone else you might think could do with it, with this message. And if you're looking for professional support for this, you know where I am. Visit me on the website crothwelltherapy.com and arrange a free introductory call. And remember, you don't have to carry it all alone. This is what I'm here for. Thanks again. Thanks for listening. Bye.